The best part of watching the soccer games in the last few weeks has been the Instagram reels of people from other countries praising Americans. And the second best thing that I've enjoyed is watching different parts of the country that are hosting these games, seeing the crowds singing the national anthem. I think the biggest misconception we all have is that there's certain blue states or red states, and some people love the country and others are very much against it. And it's just not true. I saw one young man post that it almost feels like we're children of divorced parents, separated as young kids and realizing we're really good friends all along. And I think what is underlying this sentiment and this renewed patriotism is the universal love of freedom. So, as you know, I have illustrated all of the presidents. I did it in 2020. It took me about 8 months to do it, but I didn't just draw them. I didn't just find the best reference photo I could and then draw each president. I did a deep dive and researched each of these guys. And this was back when I had a more naive view of the world, where I thought that the people who served us, we the people, were generally good people. Yeah, there was a few who made mistakes, but now we know a little bit more of the truth as the truth keeps revealing itself. So, as I was doing this research, I looked up quotes by some of these guys, and it's in no particular order. Once I'm done with my intro, feel free to watch it. If you would like a free PDF of all of the presidential quotes, completely free, my only ask is that you subscribe and like this video. It's not easy being a patriot artist who's trying to get the word out on art and patriotism and faith in God. I know I'm kind of an anomaly, yeah, however you say that. What I have observed in the last few weeks is that everyone loves freedom, and they love the freedom to explore, and they love our country. And one of the quotes I remember finding when I was doing all of this research was that freedom is not free. It needs to be protected from one generation to the next. So, however, you can protect the freedom you have, which is protected by our Constitution, the freedom of speech, the freedom to bear arms, the freedom to go to a church that you want to go to believe in a God that you want to believe in. All of these should never be taken for granted. So, no fancy editing this week, but you might want to keep your finger ready to pause because some of the quotes are a little bit longer than others. And just remember that we are descendants of patriots, revolutionaries, and good people who wanted a better way of life, not just for themselves, but for their families. And as a grandmother, very, very proud and loving grandmother, I want to protect this freedom that I've enjoyed growing up for my grandchildren. And it feels like the government keeps encroaching more and more on our rights. So here is a list of forgotten freedom quotes. Remember, pause it if you need to, because they're going to be a little bit long at times. And if you want that free PDF, whether you're a homeschooler or you're just a proud patriot and you didn't know that these presidents said it, I have them from Washington all the way through Trump, and I would be happy to send it out to you. God bless America. God bless our freedom. And every time you learn, you empower yourself against tyranny. Enjoy reading the quotes. Have a good week. God bless you.